When the HOA tried to tow my boat for causing ripples, they didn't know I owned the water beneath their docks. I'd lived by the lake barely 2 weeks before HOA Karen came storming down the dock like she owned the place. Clipboard in one hand, attitude in the other. She jabbed a finger at my boat, my classic silver Jetstream cruiser, and barked, "That thing's not allowed here! You're disturbing the water line!" I blinked. Disturbing the what now? "Ripples," she snapped. "We have a no-wake policy." The neighbors pretended not to watch, though half their phones were already recording. I could have laughed, but instead I walked to my truck, grabbed a folder, and handed it to her. She flipped through the paperwork, frowning. "What is this?" I said, "The property deed and the lake charter registration." She blinked twice. "You what?" "I own the lake," I said calmly, "and that dock, and the water under your HOA's private boat slips." Her jaw actually dropped. "That can't be true." "It's public record," I said. "You're technically trespassing." The crowd murmured. Someone even laughed. Karen's face flushed beet red. She snatched her phone, calling for enforcement backup. 5 minutes later, 2 so-called HOA patrol guys arrived, both in cheap tactical vests. They walked toward my boat like they meant business. I didn't move. Then the real sheriff's truck pulled in, lights flashing. He stepped out, hat low, and said, "Ma'am, we've been through this. This man owns the water rights. You can't touch that boat." Karen started shouting about community bylaws, but the sheriff cut her off. "The only law here is the county's, and you're in violation." The 2 patrol guys backed off instantly. Karen, furious and humiliated, stomped away shouting, "This isn't over." I smiled at the sheriff. "Want a ride? I promised to keep the ripples small." He grinned, "Long as you don't splash the HOA." That evening, I cruised across the glass-smooth lake, the sunset glowing off the water. My ripples carried the sound of Karen's rage echoing from shore, music to my ears.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.